Monday edition of PFT Live. The Chicago Bears did it again. The New York Giants did it again. For the fourth time this year on the road, the Giants blew a double-digit lead. They have lost 11 straight road games. They are 3-19 over the last 22. These are your New York Giants.
It's another just crushing heartbreaker. I mean, just put it this way. The game is 17-7. They're driving. They're controlling the game. Jackson Dart is loose again, running. Had a phenomenal day. The game plan was pretty damn good on the offensive side of the ball. He threw the ball well. The quarterback designed runs. The Bears didn't know what to do. It's 17-7. He breaks a run off the left edge, and you're going, the Giants are going to go down and put this game away. They're going to go up 24-7 right here. So the Bears haven't been able to stop them. Boom, he fumbles the ball, right? I believe it was C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Fumbles the ball, Bears get it, he gets concussed, game never the same from that point on. And then there it was, like Russell Wilson had one good drive where he checked the ball down and Singletary made the big play, and then that just left enough, for the Bears to make some magic happen at the end of the football game.
Why isn't Jameis Winston the backup? It doesn't feel like Brian Daboll trusts Russell Wilson.
I don't really get it either. Plus, I just feel like in a game like yesterday, I feel like Jameis Winston's capable of making bigger plays. That's to me the other thing that I look at. But I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a little bit of the politics of like, hey, we made him the starter, so we don't want to make him look like he's the third stringer. That doesn't look good on us either.
One of them should have been traded.
Right. I think so. I think most Giant fans think that. Yes, I do. But that was it wasn't as heartbreaking as the Denver Bronco game, but it was up there, certainly, because they were the better team on the field for the majority of the football game. And there they were up 10 points with the Bears getting the ball with just a little bit over 6 minutes left in the football game. And they just could not get Caleb Williams or the Bears offense off the field. And he made some unbelievably clutch plays, escapes, all of that to pull off, what ended up being an upset. When you're down 20-10 with 6 minutes left in the football game, yeah, you pulled off an upset and pulled that one out.
I've got my eye on the Giants today for one specific reason. There were some reports last week, and they weren't all that reliable.
Right.
They weren't all that clear. WFAN and ONNJ both had said that John Mara, the co-owner of the Giants, had decided to fire Brian Daboll on the flight home from Denver after that debacle in Week 7, but was talked out of it. And there were other reports refuting that. But Daboll was asked about it by reporters on Friday, and he at least acknowledged it, and he said, I can control what I can control, but, you didn't deliver. And it just makes me wonder, is there – because you never know. You never know when the lightning's going to strike, but there's at least a rumble of thunder last week that was out there, and it was addressed, and it was discussed. And so if the loss to the Broncos was enough to get something almost moving, if the reports are accurate, then maybe the loss to the Bears gets that something moving again. But whether it's now or at the end of the season, it feels
it's inevitable.
And the question is, and I know we got to move on, but do you half measure or do you full measure? Do you go GM head coach, or do you do head coach and keep the GM?
Well, you know how I usually feel. I think we're both in the same, boat there. I'm usually, for a healthy organization, I go, you get rid of both, so you can have a fresh start with the next regime. Now I will sit here and tell you right now, I wouldn't fire him right now. I wouldn't.
I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying
no. I hear you. Me too. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you my thought of I wouldn't do it if I was Giants ownership or anything. First off, I think that what I would do is just go, hey, the team is fighting. That's for sure. Yeah, it's underwhelming, but with all the things we talk about Jackson Dart's development, and that seems to be like the number one thing. Hey, he is developing. It's going in the right direction. It is that. So let's just not disrupt that. And then you can make the decision to fire Brian Daboll after the year. But I don't think it does any good to make that move right now. That's all I would look at.
Well, and that's right, because then you get in this revolving door of another offensive coordinator, another coaching staff, and maybe there can be some growth if they would be patient. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.